Spartan warriors never touched a barbell, yet they forged some of the most powerful physiques in history through raw, functional movement. Modern science now confirms what they instinctively knew. 6 exercises, spanning pulls, pushes, and single leg work, have matched or outperformed heavy barbell lifts for muscle growth with a fraction of the spinal cost. Each one challenges everything the gym taught you, starting with the king of vertical pulling. Number 1, pull-ups stand as the foundation of vertical strength, demanding the entire body to work as a unified system. Each rep stretches the lats under full tension, forcing them to grow in the lengthened position, while the core and lower body stabilize against gravity's pull. MRI studies reveal that just 10 weeks of progressive pull-up training can increase lat cross-sectional area by nearly 15%, a result that rivals the best machine-based protocols. Unlike lat pull-downs or fixed gym equipment, pull-ups allow for safe, natural progression. When body weight becomes routine, adding a weighted belt, 5 to 10% of body mass every few weeks, keeps mechanical tension high and hypertrophy steady. Whether training with heavy low reps or high reps sets near failure, the muscle building effect remains robust as long as total volume is matched. For lifters frustrated by joint pain or plateaus with traditional barbell lifts, pull-ups offer a powerful alternative, maximizing muscle without the compressive spinal load. This is not just a back exercise, it is a test of functional strength, grip, and control, setting the standard for every movement that follows. In second place, inverted rows shift the focus to horizontal pulling, delivering a powerful stimulus for mid-back growth without subjecting the spine to compressive forces. The movement places the body under a bar, pulling the chest upward while maintaining a rigid neutral torso. Unlike vertical pulls, the horizontal angle targets the rhomboids, rear deltoids, and lower trapezius, correcting posture and building the kind of back thickness that heavy barbell rows are known for, yet without the associated lumbar shear. MG analysis confirms that inverted rows elicit over 70% of maximal lat activation, rivaling traditional machine-based pulls. Ultrasound studies show a 9% increase in mid-back thickness after just 6 weeks of consistent training. These results match or surpass many free weight routines when total volume is equated. The real advantage lies in scalability. By elevating the feet or adding a weighted vest, lifters can progressively overload the movement, keeping tension high and adaptation steady. For those hitting plateaus or seeking to spare their lower back, inverted rows offer a posture-correcting, joint-friendly alternative that balances vertical pulls and primes the body for functional strength. Here, movement quality and full range control become the mechanism for muscle, not just the amount of iron moved. Number 3, weighted dips redefine the push movement by demanding a forward lean that drives the triceps and lower chest into a deep, loaded stretch. At the bottom of each repetition, the triceps are lengthened under maximum tension, a mechanical advantage that traditional close grip bench presses rarely achieve. MRI studies confirm the effect. A 10-week protocol of progressive weighted dips produced a 12% increase in triceps cross-sectional area, double the gain seen with body weight alone. Electromyography shows triceps activation during dips is 30% greater than in standard push-ups, and it nearly matches or exceeds activation recorded in close grip bench variations. The secret lies in the movement's architecture. Shoulders descend below the hands, elbows flare slightly, and the torso tips forward, all while the scapula remain free to move. This reduces axial load on the spine and shoulders, making the dip a joint-friendly powerhouse when performed with strict form and full control. Progression is straightforward. Add weight in small, steady increments, 2 to 5 kilograms at a time, using a dip belt or a weighted vest, and focus on controlled descents to maximize time under tension. For lifters seeking maximum triceps growth without the chronic joint stress of heavy benching, weighted dips deliver a potent, science-backed solution. Here, the movement is the mechanism. Muscle is built not by the iron on your back, but by the tension you create in the deepest range of motion. Number 4, feet elevated push-ups transform the classic push-up into a chest builder that rivals the bench press without the joint strain or forced scapular pinning. By raising the feet to a 30-degree incline, the line of action shifts, stretching the pectoralis major through a deeper range and increasing time under tension where muscle fibers are most responsive to growth. Electromyography confirms the effect. Feet elevated push-ups reach about 85% of the muscle activation seen in a 70% 1-rep max bench press. Over 8 weeks, this variation delivers a 5% increase in pectoral cross-sectional area, nearly matching the hypertrophy seen with traditional barbell pressing. The key difference lies in joint safety and movement freedom. Unlike the bench press, which locks the scapulae against a rigid surface and channels compressive force through the shoulders and thoracic spine, feet elevated push-ups allow the scapula to glide naturally, reducing impingement risk and supporting healthier shoulder mechanics over time. Progression is straightforward. Add a weighted vest or increase elevation height to maintain overload as strength improves. For lifters seeking maximum chest development without sacrificing joint longevity, feet elevated push-ups offer a powerful, evidence-based alternative. Here, muscle is built by tension in the deep stretch, not by the weight on the bar. The movement is the mechanism. Number 5, Bulgarian split squats redefine lower body training by harnessing the power of unilateral loading. With the rear foot elevated, each rep stretches the hip flexors and glutes under deep tension, driving the quadriceps and gluteus maximus to work harder than in most bilateral lifts. Magnetic resonance imaging evidence reveals an 11% increase in glute cross-sectional area after just 10 weeks of consistent split squat training, a result that not only matches but outpaces traditional back squats when total work is equal. The secret lies in the mechanics. By isolating one leg at a time, the movement demands full range control and balance, pushing the working muscles to their limit while sparing the lumbar spine from crushing axial loads. Unlike the barbell back squat, which can generate compressive forces of nearly 8,000 newtons on the lower back, the Bulgarian split squat keeps spinal stress dramatically lower, reducing the risk of disc fatigue and joint degeneration over time. This makes it a game changer for lifters who want maximum leg development without the long-term cost of heavy spinal loading. Progression is simple. Add dumbbells, increase rear foot elevation, or slow the tempo to amplify the stretch. Here, muscle is built not by the weight on your back, but by the tension you create in the deepest range of motion. The movement is the mechanism. Number 6, single-leg Romanian deadlifts bring the list full circle, delivering a powerful, stability-driven challenge to the entire posterior chain. This movement loads the hamstrings and glutes under a long lever, demanding balance, coordination, and muscular control in every rep. Unlike traditional two-leg Romanian deadlifts, The single-leg version shifts the burden to one side, forcing the working leg to stabilize both the hip and the knee, while the torso remains parallel to the ground. The result is a deep, lengthened stretch where the hamstrings fire at nearly 85% of their maximal voluntary contraction, surpassing the activation seen in most bilateral lifts. Over a 12-week protocol, ultrasound imaging documents a 7% increase in hamstring thickness and a 6% gain in gluteus maximus size, gains that stand shoulder to shoulder with those from loaded hip thrusts and outpace many machine-based routines. The real advantage lies in spinal safety, peak lumbar compression during a single-leg Romanian deadlift with a moderate kettlebell hovers around 2,500 newtons, less than a third of the force produced in heavy barbell deadlifts. For the vast majority of lifters, 95%, the ceiling for muscle growth and functional strength lies not in the gym's heaviest weights, but in the relentless pursuit of perfect form, full range motion, and progressive overload. Increase the load with a dumbbell, slow the tempo, or extend the reach for a deeper stretch. Each variable amplifies tension and keeps adaptation alive. Here, the movement is the mechanism, blending stability, range, and muscular tension into a single exercise that completes the 6-move system. In the end, mastery of the single-leg Romanian deadlift is not just about building muscle, it is about building the kind of resilient, functional strength that endures far beyond the weight room. Across all 6 exercises, one truth stands out. Muscle isn't built by sheer weight, but by demanding tension, control, and full-range movement. The real power lies in how you move, not what you lift. The movement is the mechanism. Rethink strength and let your body become the proof.